So guys, a lot of things keep happening in Nigeria. Like I always say, sometimes you won't even believe these things are actually happening. So guys, there is this revelation that this former aide to Mr. Atiku has come out, to make some unbelievable revelations. I think he's having a problem with his boss, and that has led to him coming to, reveal some of the things, that they've kept secret all this while. So he has come out to tell us that Atiku is so desperate to become the president of Nigeria, not because he has anything to offer, but because he just feels he wants to become the president of Nigeria, and his children are working hard, to help him actualize this. Actually, in this video, you are going to listen to a conversation where one of Atiku's sons was saying that all he just wants is for his father to become the president of Nigeria, that he wants to become a multi-billionaire. He wants to become very rich so that he can move his family out of Nigeria, that going to abroad without money is so difficult, as in for you to survive, that if you are going to abroad, you have to be prepared. That in Nigeria, they have a maid, they have a driver, they have a cleaner, they have this, they have that. And for you to travel out and be able to have all these workers, you need money. So he said his own desperation is just for his father to become the president of Nigeria. Fellow Nigerians, what is this? What is happening? When they say these politicians are corrupt, some of us tend not to understand the level at which corruption has eaten into the bone and marrows of our politicians. People are so desperate, honestly, to become the president of Nigeria just because of what they are going to enjoy, not because they want to serve the masses. I think this revelation should be an eye-opener for those in the north, because Atiku, when he comes in, he's not even going to mind the poor people in the IDP camps. He's just going to acquire wealth for himself and for his family. People have been saying that Atiku just wants to come and sell the country. I don't think we tend to understand the level of havoc that these people really want to cause the Nigerian people. And that is why we are urging the youths to stand up. Please stand up, go and pick up your PVC, get your PVC, be part of this struggle. Let us vote in competent hands, people that will come and destroy this structure of criminality. According to Mr. Peter Obi, he said the structures they have on ground, they are structures of criminality. I don't know if you've heard about Jagaban's soldiers on ground, that Tinubu has his soldiers, people that are going to take it by violence during this coming election.
One day in 2020,
honestly, Nigerians, let us all sit
that the Senate wanted
Let's vote for a new Nigeria.
We can. For the
youth,
of
the women, the men, everybody should come together. So guys, let me allow you to watch this video.
Felt that
really,
he was
is so
the
shocking.
target of that process. And so he had reached out to me frantically via email. In that email, he said that beyond the Senate, his children were also pressuring him, his family basically were pressuring him to run for office, and as such wanted him to acquire by any means necessary a higher certificate that would make him eligible to run for office. And so he wanted me to help him secure admission to any Nigerian polytechnic where he could purchase such a certificate without scrutiny. I secured admissions for him at Federal Polytechnic Ida and Durban Polytechnic in Abuja. He sent money and I paid his fees. But I had advised him that the scrutiny he wanted to avoid was not going to be possible because the ever-vigilant DSS were always around these schools investigating, and so there was no way he was going to avoid scrutiny. Acting on that advice, somehow he secured admission to Anglia Ruskin in the UK. I do not know how he did it, but he secured a master's degree from there. But he didn't go to school because he loves education. He went to school to fulfill his desperation of becoming president of Nigeria. In that email, he had mentioned the fact of his children forcing him, putting him under intense pressure to run for office again. I wondered why, but it didn't take too long for me to find out why. So Hawa is Atiku's daughter, one of his daughters, and she had told me herself that one of the reasons her brothers, especially Mo, whom she mentioned, would do anything for their father to become president was the fact that he knows that he must become a multi-billionaire should his father make it to that office. In her words, nothing will stop him. Now, when you put into perspective the fact that Atiku has 31 biological children, each one of them wanting to become a multi-billionaire, then you'd understand why you should be afraid of letting this family near that space. I was later to speak with Mo himself, and he affirmed what his sister told me. He said that there's no other goal in his life right now than for his father to become president, because he knows that when his father wins, his appetite will become larger. Also, these children want to emulate their father's royalty or royal lifestyle lived abroad. And so it is their dream to relocate abroad with their various families. But they feel that the billions they already have, even by the admission of their father, they are living comfortable lives here. That those billions are not yet enough. They need more. And so they need their father to be in office so they can embezzle more money and relocate. Do you know what it will cost you, this country, for 31 children to aim to be multi-billionaires in a country where we are already short of funding for major critical projects? They'll rip Nigeria dry. You can listen to them. You don't have to take my word for it.
Who complained bitterly about Chidoka. He said Chidoka used daddy's money and didn't deliver. He, in the end, Mo was very bitter. You know one thing with Mo wants daddy to be president because Mo knows that when and if daddy becomes president, he will be a multi-billionaire. Nothing will stop him. So he will bet his everything. The thing is, I don't know, ambitious, and so is Muhammad. I don't think he's very selfish, and so is Muhammad. I don't likes money, and so does Muhammad.
Those two of them.
And so it is true.
And everybody wants to feel closer to that.
There have been instances where I've been interested in, going for an office maybe or whatever, but for whatever reason, that didn't happen. But I'm just at a point where my primary interest is to see Atiku Abubakar become president. There is no secondary interest for now or tertiary interest or anything. That is the only interest I have now. Now, once we are successful, then I would say my appetite will now become very, very large.
Makes sense.
So that's more what I'm focused on.
Okay.
Trying to make him president, like you.
We try our best. That's I love you.
Let's see how things go.
Okay.
If I have plenty money now, I can even move my family out of this country.
Money to move your family out of the country is not something you'd lack at the moment.
Really?
And now you just a disguise.
I am my investment advisor.
Do I need to be?
No.
I don't need to be now.
If you are my investment advisor, so if I have plenty money, but I move them out. See, abroad is not enjoyable if you don't have money.
I agree.
If you're in Nigeria, you are used to having one cook, 2 nannies, 1 driver, 1 houseboy. How many people have 5 staff? To afford 5 staff abroad, you have to be a multi-millionaire. It's not easy. And I'm not a multi-millionaire. And I don't want to be living this kind of lifestyle here, and I'm living in Nigeria comfortably. Then now go abroad and be living one kind of life.
I can relate. You do have a point.
You understand? So, moving is one thing, but moving comfortably to match your current lifestyle is another thing.
I agree.
So unless it becomes essential for them to move, I'd rather not move until, if God has blessed our hustle, our struggles.
How many houses remain for you now?
How many houses remain for me?
Yes, no. How many houses remain for you?
At my young age, you're asking me how many houses remain for me?
You and the Oyo State governor.
Mike,
He even went as far as going for his master's, but you know, his initial plan was to buy certificates in Nigeria. They helped him secure admission, but when he saw that it would be very difficult, he had to travel abroad. Nobody knows how that one happened. And he did it just because he felt he needed more qualifications to become the next president of Nigeria. So Nigerians, these are some of the mess we are into. Honestly, these are some of the problems we are into. I don't know. God should just come and help Nigeria. God should help us come out of this mess. The thing is too much. It's really too much, honestly. It's too much. Can you imagine all these things happening in Nigeria? And these people do not have the masses at heart. They don't have the poor people at heart. They don't even want to know if people are eating. They just go there and embezzle money and look at all the money that this present administration borrowed. We have little to nothing to show for them. Fellow Nigerians, where are we going to? Where are we going to? Can't we just use this opportunity to come out? You in the diaspora, please organize your family, organize your people. You can do it. You can do it. You are not coming home, but you've got a role to play. Organize your kinsmen. Let them come out and vote for Peter Obi. We just need to make Nigeria work again. We just need a new brand country. We just need to rebrand our nation. We just need to build a nation we can be proud of, honestly. So guys, let me know what you think about this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give this video a like. Turn on your notification bell for more uploads. And let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thank you.